Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Anna Vavilova and today I'm going to talk about playing scales. I'm going to use level 1 as an example. I will go over the tips, how to play scales, and then I will demonstrate. Scale is ultimately a pattern that a student can be taught by following the finger numbers. So the pattern is 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and that pattern repeats. So you can show your students right away the pattern 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and so far and so on. The first couple lessons, student will get familiar with the pattern going up and down, and at that point, or maybe at the same time, depending how keen the beginner is, you should introduce curved finger position. Okay, so the next step after learning the pattern is to play the pattern with curved fingers. Curved fingers, we have the two knuckles here, and they should be bent. And the tip of my finger, if you can see, it's almost pointing straight down. So this is not curved finger. Curved is this position. Okay, so then ask your student to play the scale with curved fingers. Then the second challenge that I notice students are having is when they switch after third finger, when they switch to their thumb, because thumb, when you play after third finger, needs to go directly under the palm without moving the arm. So usually what student will do, they will play the first three notes, and then when they need to switch, they're going to move the hand like this. I will show you. So then that's how they will play. So the next step to address is how to keep the switch from third finger to thumb discreet without flopping the elbow up and down. Okay, and that happens also in the left hand as well when you're going down. Flop, flop, okay? So practice with your student to go down to the side with your thumb without moving the hand, the arm. Okay? Also make sure that the elbow, when the student plays scales, the elbow is not touching the side or is not twisted inside. The distance between the elbow and the body, it should be about like size of like a large orange, let's say. Okay, so then when student plays, okay, the elbow doesn't collapse back to the side. So both hands, left hand and right hand. Another tip, it's already getting more advanced for beginner student, please ensure that student follows the hand with the body. So it's not like the hand is going like this and body is sitting straight. So student follows the hand with the body. Okay, both left and right. What else? Also very important part, that each scale should have shape. Scale, a lot of beginner students and beginner teachers, they don't really introduce musical element to playing the scales. So for example, this is your typical scale. Ugly each note, pam, 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 direct hit. It's good strong fingers, but where is the musicality? Where is the line? Where is the shape? So usually at the end, at the beginning of the scale, the hand should breathe. How do we breathe? By lifting wrist, and please make sure that you don't just slap on the first note. There's no accent on the first note. So breathe and beautiful legato, slight crescendo to the top and back accent. Okay, so this is just a beautiful way of playing the scales. Next element that can be introduced, I'm holding my phone because there is a metronome on it. I'm using Pro Metronome, it's free app, because scales is ultimately exercise for finger dexterity and control, and they should be played at a certain speed. RCM level 1, it says quarter note equals 69. What I do, I multiply 69 by 2, 138, and I'm asking in a few weeks for my student to play, that's 138, matching one note per the beat of the metronome with nice shape. What you can do a little bit later on, you could go back to 69 and see, it's a good exercise if student can follow and match 2 notes per beat. solid and broken triads. Okay, so also you can introduce this to students almost like within the first couple months of lessons. It's simply a pattern of playing. They don't really have to know the notes just yet, and introduce it to them chord by chord. You can have first couple of lessons introduce one chord, they can just memorize the pattern, and then next lesson add another chord. So then in 2 weeks they can play one chord and the other chord, and then the third week another chord, and then in the very first month your students can already play the solids. All right, I would suggest to do it this way. It's gentle and it's less frustrating to the student, but please make sure that you also use correct finger numbers. That would be my first tip. Once the student learned the pattern, please ensure that students are playing with curved position. In this case, especially middle finger, whether it's third finger or second finger. Okay, so very strong and curved position. The next step that you're going to, the next sort of challenge, that solids need to be played with more sound. How to get students to play with more sound? Lean into the piano, almost like you're falling into it. Let students feel the weight of the body that is pushing down, and then next chord. And you notice that when I lift my hand, it's guided by my wrist. So kind of fall into the piano. Okay, so that is next challenge. And when you're playing broken is simpler. It's basically same as solid. Just ask the student to split the notes. Okay, how to build on broken, how to improve and add different levels of challenges. Okay, so first ask them to play and then lift, and then move hand, transfer to the next, find the next notes. Almost like playing solids, but one by one. Break, break, and then back. Break, break, break. Okay, and then you can connect the breaks. Okay, and so far and so on. You can actually do the first, when you connect the breaks, you can actually wait. You can wait. Wait. Okay, and then you can try to have same speed. Okay. After you learn the notes, the challenge is to keep fifth finger on the tip, because beginners' fifth finger always goes to the side and they play it with the arm. Make sure that fifth finger, hand, arm stays same, doesn't dip, doesn't go down. Okay, and then you have metronome as well, so then you will be introducing metronome. Okay, so these are solids and broken, and I think that's it for level 1. Okay, so again, I'm going to play through all of the solids and broken, but I'm going to have the camera directly above so you can see fingering and my playing position.